The Fully Geeked.
Welcome to episode 94 of the Fully Geeked Pod.
Come on.
How's it going? Rich, I'm not sure what you do with your fingers.
When we talk about friends, we all know about it.
Okay, cool.
Hey, little whetting the appetite, yeah. Whatever.
All right. How's everyone doing, man?
Yeah, man.
Good, man.
Right, getting a tan out here.
Wow, we've got to tell you.
No. Let's not colour shame at the moment.
But
Get a tan,
Barbados.
Rich. Get a tan.
Visible, you know.
Barbados.
But yes, I'm not gonna lie. Today was nice. I even went swimming today in the outdoor pool.
Oh, is it?
Good.
There was, yeah.
Yeah.
But isn't the indoor pool open now?
Yeah, but the indoor pool, they have like set times for swimming.
Oh, yeah,
With the
of course,
outdoor
yeah.
pool, you can go at any time.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was nice, man. But yes, guys, the weather has changed. Hopefully it's not temporarily.
What was that,
Yeah.
Barbados?
It does. Yeah, no, man, it's been good, man. Bank holiday. How's your bank holiday, man?
It's good,
Craft.
man. It's good.
Yeah, bruv. Went seaside, mate. Seaside.
Oh, you went seaside?
Yeah, mate.
Where'd you go? South End?
No, Camber Sands.
Oh, yeah,
Second
Camber
Kent.
Sands. Yeah, I know
Oh,
Camber
yeah, I've
Sands.
been there, yeah.
Right, it's fully serious.
Okay, what, did you go whole family?
Yeah, just family, yeah. Just like
Oh,
went
wicked.
there for about 3 hours.
Okay.
Nice,
And came
nice.
back. It's one of those ones where you thought, right, next time you plan proper. Because when we got there, it was packed.
Yeah.
And you just can't park anywhere you want because the ticket inspectors are in full force.
Come on, that's their heaven, bro.
Yeah.
That is their
Trust me, they're making thousands of
Trust
thousands
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, them not at South End now, to be fair.
chilling out in South. Yeah,
Yeah, the
listen,
family went South End, so like, yeah, shout out them because I weren't going. I wanted to go, but it was on the day that we recorded the podcast, and I don't think we'd be back in time.
right. That's it. That's the excuse you gave them.
No, that's the reason. There's no excuse.
Facto.
What are they going to come back like today or tonight?
No, they come back tonight, but I mean, they'll come back while we're recording the pod. But I'm just
Okay.
letting them know because when they listen to the pod,
Yeah.
as they listen to the pod and they question everything I say certain time, that was the reason I didn't come.
Okay, cool.
Pause. Anyway,
I don't know if that was a pause, but I hear you. I hear you. I
Get
hear
your,
you.
get your mind out the gutter, mate.
I hear you. I
no,
hear
it's
you.
not me. It's not me.
Bloody hell,
I hear you. I hear you.
Got to pick your words carefully.
I understand. So this week, Uncle Boris got remarried. This is just a pass by. It was a little bit of a weird one because obviously he was allowed to get married in the Catholic Church, although he's already been married and divorced twice. But if you know anything about the Catholic religion, once you get married and get divorced, you can't get married again in the church.
But when you're prime minister, it doesn't matter.
No, so what actually happened apparently is he fell out, he backslid before he got married the first and second time. So he wasn't married in the Catholic Church. So now he's found the religion again. He's allowed to get married in the church because they see it as like his first marriage. And he's the
Okay.
Prime Minister of the United Kingdom.
Exactly.
But yeah, shout out Boris. He married the younger lady that he's been with for a little while. So yeah, man, shout him out.
Could all be.
Yeah. It reminded me of a conversation we had
Yes.
in the
Let's
studio.
Let's move on.
All right, cool. Guys, did you hear about the Germany and Namibia? And basically, Germany are going to pay reparations to Namibia.
We didn't talk.
Yeah, so they're going to, and I did a little bit of research. Okay, and what it was is they used to actually call Namibia why did I lose it? Southwest Africa. So it's a German colony.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's similar to South Africa where all of the farms and stuff in Namibia are owned by German white people. And I think it's their way of just trying to give back their reparations and give back the people their land, basically. So I think they're trying to give them like 1.1 bill.
Sick. The other European countries need to follow suit, man.
Yeah, man.
100%. 100%, man.
I doubt they will.
I know.
But to be fair, Germany, like they have history of paying reparations as well. So
And the thing about Germany is that they never really, because what happened was, because I don't think you know this, Rich, but the eastern part of Ghana was ruled by Germany, but that's apart from
Yeah.
And when when they lost Second World War, the British came and took that land. Do you know what I mean? Back from them. So the Germans didn't really have much ownership in Africa anyway, because after they lost the Second World War, the British and the French just came and divided. Yeah, they said, I'll take that from Germany. The French, I'll take that from Germany. So that's why it's mostly British and French that owns Africa. So the Germans didn't really have any. In the earlier stages, they did, but when they lost the First World War, then the Second World War, they lost everything in it. So,
Okay.
yeah.
It's a good gesture from Germany. I just hope that when they give back the lands, if they do, as part of it, that the trade that the Germans were having, the trade that they had there, the Namibians can take over it and then trade as the business, then continue to pump in the money to the country. Because if they own lands, and obviously they're not going to own lands for nothing, there must be some form of business there.
Yeah, so I hope that's what I'm saying. Hopefully they do, because I think it, like I said, I think it's definitely looking the right way. I don't know if 1.3, I think is some people are saying billion is enough, but I don't know what is enough, to be honest.
Exactly, what is enough?
And I couldn't see the British Commonwealth doing it, to be honest.
Even the French. Look what it does to Haiti, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't see them doing it. And I think
yeah,
if they did, they'd start talking about, oh no, but you already owe, we're giving you back $1 billion, but you owe us $2 billion. You owe us money. You know them ones there. Like,
and that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, I wonder how much they owe them anyway.
Who knows why?
Yeah, but no, I definitely think it's a good gesture from the German government.
And they don't have to, you know, because remember, like I said, the British took over Namibia. Do you know what I mean? So the Germans haven't been there since the legacies there, but they haven't owned Namibia since the 1940s. Do you know what I mean? So it's the British that still continue to own Namibia. So it should be the British really, but the Germans will take it over themselves because they've seen they know what they've done in the past, and they take ownership. Yeah, you gotta give kudos to them, man. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, for real.
Well done for that.
Yeah. Shout out them, man. There's a few things. Last weekend, no, it was Sunday, was a Verzuz battle that we spoke about last week, which was Swiss Beats versus Timberland.
Yeah.
Did any of you get to watch it?
Just about. Yeah.
All right. Well, I know shout out Marley Marl. He was the one that reminded us. And to be honest, I wish I was awake when he reminded us, because I would have seen it in its full glory. We got to watch it on a YouTube link, but it was very late. Like, it didn't come out again until today. Kel sent it to me. So I watched it again today.
For some reason, they deleted it everywhere on YouTube. There was nothing. Because luckily for me, I had half of it saved on my YouTube. I was watching it before. That took the little one to the farm and whatnot. When I came back, I spoke to Nate. Nate was like, I can't find it. No, that's what we're talking about. But yeah, for some, I think some copyright issues.
Yeah, it's basically, I think what it was is, you know, YouTube. When we post up all the YouTube videos, basically they do this kind of like a copyright thing, where basically they screen the video for anything in our video that could be potentially copyrighted. But I think mostly it's music. Yeah.
Yeah.
So mostly it's music. So if it's like certain music, they'll just won't play it and they'll just take it out. But I think basically Jigga has got this thing with YouTube that no one can't play his music, basically. So basically all of the tracks that were like, if you do listen to it, there's bare tracks that are muted. They're mostly Jiggas.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, they're mostly Jay-Z tracks. Because like, you know, like I could hear the intro, I was fucking, but then like they're doing bare, like they're into it. They were doing bare movements, bare dance. I've got to imagine they listened to Big Pimpin' or something. Like, it was mad.
Oh, that's mad.
And then, to be fair, even 1 or 2 Timberland tracks, and I thought,
one or two missy tracks.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't understand. He's on the stage. He made it, but to be fair, it was a very good Verzuz battle, and I think what made it kind of reminded me of the earlier days, Kel, where it was a producer battle, so it wasn't necessarily them. It wasn't a Swiss song. It wasn't a Timberland song. It was just like, so you heard like stuff like Total. You heard like bare tracks. You're like, this is sick. Yeah. But I will say the crowd was dead.
Everyone said that.
Nah,
we read the comments, everyone said the crowd was dead.
Like, so, I don't know if the crowd were too young, like, and they were too young to appreciate it, because maybe they didn't listen to it back in the day. But for me, that was like a 90s, 2000, like, if that was here, I would have gone mad.
I think there's a lot of industry people in there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw Ross and all of them lot, the baby. I don't know who the view is. Yeah, all of them lot. Yeah, but I feel like there was general crowd. It was live in it.
Yeah,
it was live. I never been to Miami, so
I've been live.
Yeah, but you've been live, and to be fair, this was supposed to be Memorial Weekend, and I don't know if Memorial Weekend's changed in Miami, but back in the day, that was when everyone got a bit loosey woosey.
Yeah,
but yeah.
But don't you think Timberland looks like some uncle, bruv? He's got no rhythm whatsoever.
Nah.
Bro, he can't move, bro. He's mad stiff, pause. But
and he come in, I ain't gonna lie, he come in like he was wearing your missus silk pajamas, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Pause for that. Like it was like some shorts, and you know, like if the missus came to bed wearing that, you're like, okay, good night, babes. You know what I mean? It was one of those ones. You might squeeze a cheek or something, but it was wild for Timberland to be wearing it.
You might squeeze a cheek.
In the night, obviously with like consent, you know what I mean? But I mean, it was wild. It was wild.
Yeah, it was wild. Man was sweating like he just came out of the shower, bro.
Yeah, he undid the buttons. You can see his back, like he was working for it.
The thing about Swiss got that. He's got that entertainment value in it, so he knows how to like advertise, market himself in it. And he's got that tongue as well. So he was just cussing Timberland for the whole show, cussing. Do you know what I mean?
It's like they
banter. It was banter.
But it almost like they tried to like. Obviously, you can do it everywhere else, but you know that kind of like Jamaican toasting stuff, like where you start dissing a man like in a sound clash. It was like that, or like it's almost like Timberland wasn't really vibes in with that.
No, he can't. He's too stiff. Pause. But I mean, he's too like the way he moves, and he has got no flavor. Yeah. That's why I'm surprised that he makes these kind of beats because he's got no sort of flow.
But
listen, the head movement's enough for him.
Yeah,
it's
that. He loves that movement. He loves that.
It's more his eyes if he does that.
Oh yeah, always does that with that.
Eyes. That's what he does. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the bottom lip.
Yeah, that's the music. That's the music video one. That's the music video one when he does the head shaking. But if he's in the studio, he does that one when he just kind of just
finger,
and he does the finger. He does the magic finger. At one point, though, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. You remember like old school Wiley, yeah? How Wiley used to be on them old school YouTube videos when he used to do all of the head move. That's what Timberland was doing. I was looking at him going, has he been watching Wiley, bruv? He was doing the Wiley bot, bruv. I said, okay. Who do you reckon won, though, Kel?
If he goes song for song, I think Timberland would have won.
Yeah,
Timberland. But I think entertainment value and dancing and getting a vibe, it was Swiss. You know?
Yeah, I think on music-wise, Timberland, he showed why he's up there.
Yeah.
He showed why he's up there. He's definitely showed why he's up there. He snapped. He did snap. I thought it was a sick versus battle. Shout out to Marley Marl because he said that was like the first one he actually watched from beginning to end.
Yeah. I totally forgot about it.
I can understand why, because for me, to be fair, like I said, I think now the verses have stepped their level up again and now they can do their stage shows.
Yeah.
They are definitely stage shows. And I think he even shouted out, what's that brand that they work with now? Triller.
Yeah.
And they explained why they went with Triller because they were saying that it shouldn't be through the verses. It's only him, Swiss and Timberland that get paid. Everyone that like does a verses, everyone should get paid and everyone should get a cut. And he said Triller was the only brand that allowed for that to take place.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to them. Man.
Yeah, shout out to them. And like I said, it could have, for me, again, this could have went on for about another 2 hours.
Well, so where was it live on? Is it Instagram?
Yeah, it was on Instagram Live and Triller.
Okay.
But with the IG Live, sometimes it doesn't work over an hour. You've got to like log back in and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I understand. Like I said, for me, I rated it when it was on Apple Music because it came out on Apple Music and also you used to be able to get like the audio as a
just to listen to.
Just listen to, because sometimes you want to just listen to audio without seeing it. But yeah, you right there, Kel?
Yes, sir. I got a visitor. During the pod, apologies, guys.
Okay.
Try to do sign language. Like I can read sign language, bro. Just do your thing, innit? Just do your thing.
All right, cool. All right, Merv. Spiderman, talk to me. What's happening with the Spiderman update?
All right, when we're talking about Spiderman, we're talking about the films that are coming out with it.
The new films. Is it Far From Home? No, that's already gone. Whatever
Far
the
From Home.
what's
No,
the
No Way Home. No, it's not No Way Home. No, why has it completely come out of my head?
the latest Spider-Man film?
Yeah,
I'll
with
Google it.
with like everyone in it.
Yeah.
And some. I'm not. You know what? I still don't know what's going on with it.
No Way Home. No Way
That's
Home.
it. No Way Home. Yeah.
Who are they bringing back?
Apparently, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire. Is it Tobey Maguire? Jamie Foxx. Michael. Is it Michael Keaton? No. Well, I know Alfred Molina. You know, the one that played Doc Ock.
Yeah.
Like.
Obviously,
yeah.
The reason why they're bringing him back was it's part of the Spider-Verse, right?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of Spider-Verse intertwined with it, in it. Really.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I don't. Yeah, I mean, so far, I don't know. It's just like rumors to me, isn't it? Like I don't know if it's actually proper, like they're going to be in it, but I don't know.
Well, I think they say that they're all in
Yeah.
it. So even on Wikipedia, all of them are in there. But obviously, I know Wikipedia, any man can make it. But that's what they said. All of these people are supposed to be in it.
Yeah, I don't know. They're just doing a bit of cloak and dagger, man. I'm not sure. Like people have been confirmed for it, but there's still like word that they may not be in it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think Doctor Strange is supposed to be in this one as well.
Yeah, that's it. Doctor Strange too.
They're saying Doctor Strange is supposed to be the new mentor taking over from the dead Iron Man.
Yeah.
Oh, harsh. The dead Iron Man.
I don't know. What sounds more original? The dead Iron Man. Even just Tony Stark.
You know what I mean?
Tony Stark.
yeah. If Doctor Strange is in it, you know it's the multiverse. It's just the multiverse all intertwined.
Yeah.
But like speaking of Spider-Man, did you hear about the Craven the Hunter?
Yeah.
News? Yeah. Aaron Taylor Johnson.
So is that supposed to be in the film? What's that supposed to be?
That's going to be like a standalone film.
Oh, I thought it was going to be in this film.
That's what I thought as well.
No,
that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's going to be a standalone film.
Okay.
What, similar to like the Joker type, that kind of standalone film?
It'll be a Sony film, so it's all. I think it will still be connected. Like it might be. I don't know. It might be. I'm wondering.
Like Venom kind of thing.
Yeah, and if so, it's just like, what are they going to do with it?
What's his character like? Is he? I don't know much about him.
Oh man, he's
like,
not.
Basically, he's like a he's a hunter, isn't it? he hunts animals basically, but obviously, like because he's got that. I'm just thinking because the only thing I know about him really was from the Spider-Man animated thing, innit? And that's when Spider-Man was turned into that monster Spider-Man spider thing. So he just hunted him down. But yeah, it doesn't make any sense because people were saying actually this might be a good opportunity for him to be in No Way Home because Spider-Man's like probably on the run now because he killed Quentin Beck in it, and that his identity is being revealed now. So they're like, wouldn't it be a great opportunity for them to put Craven Hunter in it so he can hunt Spider-Man down? But
I think it's a little bit confusing though. Like he's been in quite a few things now, though, isn't it?
Who? Tom Holland?
Yeah. No, not Tom Holland. Who's going to be playing?
Do you mean
Quicksilver?
Oh yeah. He's only been in
No, but I mean he was Quicksilver. He was in obviously he was in the one we watched the other day.
Age of Ultron.
No.
What? He went in one division, if that's what
No, it was one division. He was in one division. It was that one from X-Men.
Yeah, it's literally he's only been in Age of Ultron.
Okay, yeah, I know. So I got it confused. All right, cool.
But look, they've done that with Gemma Chan. She was in Captain Marvel, and now she's going to be a character in the Eternals. And also, what's her name?
Captain America.
Alfred.
Oh yeah, Captain America as well.
Alfred. I can't pronounce her name, but you know the one that was Mad Mariah in Luke Cage. She was in Luke Cage, and she was also in Civil War at the beginning. The when she spoke to Tony Stark about her son dying.
Oh, the robotic arm.
No, that you're thinking of Misty Knight.
Yeah,
so you remember at the beginning of Civil War when they were talking about, like the Battle of Sokovia, and she said that her son died in the Battle of Sokovia.
Oh, that's when Tony Stark started feeling bad. Saying that we need to give up our powers and all this stuff.
Yeah. So it's kind of like they use. That's the thing. MCU is so big now. It's like they're probably thinking, I recognize this person, but like can't remember. But then again, Spider-Man's going to be a Sony film. It's not going to be MCU, so it could work, isn't it? It's weird though.
All right. Well, yeah, but I think they're saying Spider-Man Far No Way Home is supposed to come out end of the year, December.
Yeah.
I think originally it was scheduled for July, but
Already? Oh wow.
yeah, it was scheduled for July, but I think because of everything that's happening and like it's not falling in with their lines, and obviously they've got to put.
Do you know? I was expecting that to like next year. You know,
Yeah.
That's what I thought as well. Yeah.
yeah, that's coming around quick actually. When you
The
think
fact
about
they're
it.
mentioning people now who's going to play this, is going to play that, you think, okay, are you giving yourself enough time to kind of get this roles in and film it all?
It's weird because they've probably just been doing filming from day dot, but with all the rollouts of all the films and stuff, they just have to keep doing pushbacks and stuff, innit?
And I think they're saying that, what do you call it, with Spider-Man, like, I don't know, Spider-Man for me is like the quick, for some strange reason, whether it's whatever deal Sony and Marvel have, they pump out these films as quick as possible, bro. Like, it's rapid. There's no, like how sometimes you wait for Iron Man and then you've got to wait for another series of films to come out. And then Spider-Man, they're like, look, we've got 3, we've booked them for this year, that year, 2 years time, boom, let's just go.
It's true, because Homecoming come out in 2017. Far From Home was
2019.
2019,
this one, 2021. They're not ramping.
Yeah, no long term.
Sorry, I just read it says Far From Home director John Watts expressed an interest in Craven Hunter being the main antagonist for the 3rd film.
Yeah, so that would have been heavy.
Because I thought they was going to do, what was that thing called? The Six. Is it Sinister Six?
Yeah, Sinister Six. Yeah.
I thought that
was an end trailer, wasn't it, for one of the
films?
Yeah, that was for the Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah,
but that's for the Amazing Spider-Man. That's right. Yeah,
but potentially it could still be the Sinister Six because you're going to have Doc Ock back in it. You're going to have Scorpion. He was teased in Homecoming. Did I say Doc Ock already? Yeah. Well, no, Vulture as well.
Vulture,
yeah. I don't know if Rhino's going to be there.
Please no.
I'm trying to think of the other members of the Sinister Six. I swear they just changes all the time.
Yeah, but I thought that's what they were going with, but maybe not. I guess when we find out more, you'll find out more.
That's right.
All right. We'll just skip this bit because she's not a friend of the show anymore. Our former girl, Zizi Mills. Shout out, Zizi. We do love you, really. All right. She had an interview this week that came out with CBiz. Thoughts on it?
It was all right. It was nothing special. I think it got a little heat on the social media. So when I watched it, I was like, why? You know what I mean? Nothing really controversial. What was spoke about, there was nothing new in the interview. There was nothing intriguing. It was just more of the same, to be honest. So.
Yeah. I guess for me, I don't know how old I thought CBiz was, but I didn't realize CBiz was as young as he was.
And I know I knew. Because
he's 34, isn't it?
Yeah, he's 34.
34, yeah. Because it's for the bits I knew that his age, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was a little bit older. Because the way he was moving, like when him and Nines had the little drama originally, I thought he was a bit older, the way he was speaking. But it wasn't. CBiz, who does CBiz roll with? Or who did CBiz?
It doesn't really roll with. He's his own. South Kilburn is like their own little.
No, but was it when CBiz used to come out, wasn't there like 2 of them, CBiz and someone else? Or am I imagining it?
He might be. He had a crew with him in it, but I can't remember the other. He had a little crew, but I don't think there was another rapper with him. Yeah.
And he came out with, is it Money March? Like that was his track.
That was the anthem, the street anthem for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know it.
No, you're not from North Wheezy, my brother. North Wheezy. Where did they come from?
North Wheezy.
How do we make money?
Real easy.
Yeah, boy.
Bam.
Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, just a random. Bro, do you not remember like music was a special thing around them times?
Oh, bro.
Like, it was a special time, bro. And every ends had a song that repped their ends.
Yeah. Where are you from? East London.
Yeah.
That
was a big
Rep Your
track.
Ends. Yeah.
Rep Your Ends was a big track, boy.
Always a big tune.
Wow, Bear Man used to come. Hey, shout out to you, though.
Uppercuts. Yeah. That was.
Yeah, uppercuts.
Yeah, Charlie, you was sick them days, boy. These youngsters will not know music, boy.
Nah. It's I don't even watch music videos no more. I tell you, like, if it pops up on like if it's sort of artist I really like, then I'll click on it. But before I used to look out for music videos, like, that was my thing. Do you know what I mean? And now it's just like, yeah, if I bump into it, I'll bump into it.
Yeah, it's a weird one. I don't. Are people still spending money like that on music videos?
Yeah, they are.
It's mad.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just watch GRM.
Yeah.
GRM.
That Graham Daily thing.
Yeah, I just literally. That's where.
Qua,
Yeah. All that.
It's all about. To me, it's all about GRM. Like how we used to watch American videos all the time. Yeah. Honestly, I cannot remember the last time I heard American song. Actually, I can, but I don't look for my.
Yeah, American. Yeah, I don't look for it at all.
To me, it's kind of done. Unless it's Rick Ross, I was obviously me and him go way back. Do you know what I mean? But everything is just UK. Because I think I like our music. It's a lot of it's going on, and GRM is just the quality of GRM is pretty high now.
And Link Up, let's not forget.
Oh yeah, of course, Link Up, yeah. Big up Link Up.
And also SBTV, you got big up, man.
Yeah. Jesus, big up everyone.
That's to be honest, I haven't. Yeah, I think maybe I now I listen when on YouTube. I probably don't listen to see as many music videos as I should, because I probably don't go to, like, when I was younger, I used to go to like what was it, Real Talk NY.
Oh yeah, Real Talk NY.
I used to go to
World Star.
Yeah, World Star, all of that. Like, I don't go to Grime Daily like that, though, to be honest. And I think maybe I should. Maybe I'm missing out on some stuff.
Right, this Grime Daily is so much UK talent. It's phenomenal. So much of it. I'm thinking, how are these guys going to blow? There's too many of them.
Yeah, no, there has been. I know you're not listening to American music, but there has been some decent albums. Probably you haven't listened to it. DMX that came out of a posthumous album.
Yes,
Exodus. I haven't
heard it.
I started listening to it today, but I haven't finished it. Wretch 32 came out with a...
Yeah, I listened to it up there. It was nice. So I need a second listen, but it was...
Little Big Man, that's like a concept. A concept.
So what's that, sorry?
Wretch 32 came out of a little concept album.
Oh, shout out Wretch as well. He's the England video. Yep. Sick. You get me? Shout out Wretch,
man. Bugsy Malone also came out of his album, The Resurrection. Yeah, it's a good album. Yeah. Because it was planned to come out a few months ago, but it finally came out on Friday.
Oh shit! Let's check that out.
Yeah. To be fair, the latter parts of the album, like, he's talking some sense, bro. Like, he's proper deep. Like, his proper deep tracks. Okay. Like, he talks about stuff like with his mum, mental health. It's just a lot of stuff. Like, it was good, man. It was a very good album.
Okay, he's cold.
All right, cool, man. But also, I don't know if you ever heard. Did you ever hear a song called? Oh my God, what was it? Let me actually tell you the name of the song. Quicksand by a guy called Murray. No. Guy, listen to it, bruv. The video is heavy, but his album is sick as well, bruv.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll post it in the group afterwards. But his album's nice as well. It's nice.
Yeah, there's another guy that's come, a new guy. I'll keep talking. I'll find his name, but he's sick as well.
Yeah, so there are a few little artists in that coming out. And I think, what's his name? Is he still at number one?
No, I don't think so.
I think they're still in the top five or top. Yeah, they're still there.
So they were there for 3 weeks. I know they were for 3 weeks. Yeah. So, yeah, man.
Big up, man. Enough ratings still.
Yeah. Although I think all of it sounds exactly the same, but do you know what I mean? If you do, you get there. You get me.
Yeah, Berwin. Guys, look out for Berwin as well. He's got some.
BERWIN.
Yeah, Berwin. Yeah, he's good, man. Yeah.
All right, no, we'll do that, man. All right, Merv, apologies, but we're going to do a quick sports roundup because... All right, so this past week, we saw 2 European Cup finals. The first one was the Europa League final, which was hosted by Villareal and Manchester United, and that was Villareal that had beat Arsenal in the semi-finals of the Europa Cup.
Just one goal he needed, just one goal.
No, it's pathetic. Absolutely. No. Big up Villarreal first of all. We got
big up Unai, man.
Yeah, but I feel quite upset. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Because we would have beat Man United. We would have beaten them within 90 minutes. We would have beaten them, bro.
But I don't know. Villarreal, I still think they're crap.
Yeah.
They're solid. No, they're well organized. They're a well organized team. You know what? It's like they if they set out to get a draw, they'll get a draw. You know what I mean? Like they have a plan and they stick to it no matter what.
No, I'm not having it. I'm not having. You know what? It just shows me how poor Arsenal was.
Oh come on, Arsenal's poor all season.
No, but the thing is, I don't know. I've got something in my head that still gives me the hope. I think our team is the best. Like, I look at you say Pepe, you say Aubameyang, you say Lacazette.
It's because you know what it is? No, that's because we're fans. Like I hear you, but it's because we're fans.
Yeah.
Like I think even Spurs fans probably feel that about Kane and Son and Bell and Dele Alli with his fake locks and all of that. Like I feel like they think like most.
He needs to get rid of that, by the way. He needs to get rid of that.
Horrible. He's got folk.
But you know what, bro? It's the fashion, you know. We getting weave now for man them is standard now, bro. They're all doing it.
And do you know what? I didn't know that Chelsea defender, James, is it James?
Yes.
Reece James.
They all do it, bro. All of them.
I thought that was real locks.
No.
The guy.
Come on, we had Bakary Sanya.
Oh yeah.
There was a game I turned up to Bakary Sanya.
He's a godfather. He's a godfather.
Yeah, you remember he used to have blonde like plaits.
Yeah.
And then one day he was playing and his hair was black and he had no long hair. And I kept on saying to everyone, who's that guy? Like, why has he got number 3 on his back? Like, who is he?
Well, Andre Townsend doesn't know to use his high top. He doesn't know what to do with his high top.
Yeah.
His high top's a mess. He's never had hair before. He's like, well, I don't know what to do with it.
Wait, is that real hair, Andre Townsend?
Yeah, he got it.
Oh, is it?
He went Turkey.
Yeah, he went Turkey.
No, wait, is that fake?
Robert's going bald, bro.
Wow.
3 seasons ago, he was going bald, bro. He went Turkey.
He did a Wayne Rooney, boy.
Fluffy. He's just mad fluffy. That's why it's so high. He doesn't know what to do with it, bro.
Okay, hold on. Nate, explain yourself. I'm not having it.
Nate, Nate, tag it, Nate. Tag it, man.
No, I need to see properly.
Not my hair, bruv. Not my hair. Man Samson out here, you get me?
Just making sure. I'll come and inspect it shortly, sir.
No worries. But yes, Manchester United lost on penalties. It went, was it 10-9 in the end or something like that? 11-10?
11-10.
11-10. So I think everyone scored a penalty apart from De Gea.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to flop it.
But you know what's funny about the match? Because even in our match and this match, we're saying, oh, target the keeper. And that's the keeper that saved the penalty to win the cup. Yeah. So do you know what I mean? So to me, like, big up Villareal, you know. It's shocking that every penalty was perfect.
No, it was like I said, it was a good game all round. No, it was a shit game, to be fair. It was a shit game, I'm lying.
No, but the first 25 minutes, that Man United looked serious.
Yeah, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer didn't deserve to win the European trophy, mate. And then we had the other Manchester team. They were in the Champions League final against the best team in London, Chelsea.
Yeah,
and
bro, they are, man. Like,
I'm gonna be real.
Yeah,
shout out Chelsea, bro. Shout out Chelsea.
Bro, we can't be deny it, bro. They are
too much.
Straight, man.
Shout out Chelsea, and the fact that they get rid of all their managers so quickly and all the rest of it, and they still perform, like, kudos to them, man.
Yeah,
but let's be honest, that game was such a serious game.
It was.
Like
Chelsea is sick, man.
Chelsea were all over them.
Go on.
No, I was gonna say, Chelsea, I think, played the better team, but I also think that Pep, he suffers from the same thing that Arteta suffers from, and maybe that's an inbred thing. When Mandem tried to be too clever, like, why are you trying to be too clever with the football, bruv? Football's been a game that's been on this earth for over 100 odd years. You get me? 130 years. Why are you trying to play games with false nines, no midfield? Like, it's just nonsense. Like, you can't play. You're playing against Kante, and you're playing just bare attackers and bare defenders and no striker.
No, I didn't get. When I saw his formation, I thought, oh, Fernandinho injured. I thought, right, is he injured? Is he really injured? I thought, wow. No one's mentioned. I thought, no, he's on the bench. You feel, why would you bench him of all players? Why would
bench him and you bench your 2 strikers?
Well, this fake 9 business here. Okay, you know what? They've won a league with a fake 9 in it, so it's like I can see why he's doing it. But certain times you need a striker, man.
Not in the Champions League final.
Not in the Champions League final, bro.
No. The thing is, I don't mind the fake 9, but you still put your defensive midfielders in.
Yeah,
you put Fernandinho because they can still play the false nine.
Tuchel got Tuchel.
Two chain.
No.
Oh, the
Two chains.
Tuchel. He got in his mind. He's been in twice. Remember that? He's been in twice. So Pep trying to think out of the box, but it didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work.
I'm not gonna lie. Chelsea they're so solid.
But
yeah,
they are. But Chelsea, if they had a proper striker, they could be levels. But this Werner is not the one.
He's not the one.
Or he's not the one yet. He's not the one yet. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, but he gets to the right areas and stuff. But yeah, his conversion rate is awful.
Technically, he should have scored twice.
Yeah.
Should have scored twice. No, but right now Chelsea have got the team. Just like North London, 0161 is dead, bro.
Yeah, 0161 is dead. And also, I'd just like to say, if Leicester had beaten Chelsea, my dream would have come true. If you know what I mean, remember I was saying?
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I said because I knew Chelsea were going to win, man. All right, just because I thought, shout out Sean, Chelsea. I'm not gonna lie,
bro, he must have killed your ears. Oh my god,
my brother sent me videos singing. You know what? He was going around the pub, yeah. So he's going. So I FaceTimed him because I was out. I FaceTimed him, whatever. He was chatting to me, whatever. And then he's going up to all the people in the shout out to Yucatan. He's going around to everyone in the pub, yeah. And he's asked them random questions like, "What did they say to AJ when he had his last fight?" And I was like, "What are we talking about?" Like, and they were going two times, and that's all he's sending me voice notes all the time talking about the 2-time champions. 2 times. I'm like, all right, my brother. All right, I get it. But
we can't be bad to Chelsea.
No.
You know that video that we always send around. What team you support? Chelsea, shit. Remember that video? We can't do that no more, bro.
They're gonna have 2 stars above their badge.
Yeah, bro.
No, you gotta rate them. I see Abramovich just like giving everyone high fives. Yeah.
Could you imagine Arsenal won Europa? If Arsenal won Europa final, do you reckon any of the board would have even been there?
But they don't even know what's going on, bro. They have no idea
no idea, bro.
Josh would have been there.
Yeah, Josh would have been the son.
Yeah, he owns Arsenal basically. It's nothing to do with Stan. Stan's got his name on the board. That's all.
But yeah, man, shout them out. There was this week. The French Open is happening at the moment. And world number 2, Naomi Osaka, she withdrew from the French Open. Basically, she said she didn't want to do no interviews. Yeah. And the tennis board were like, no, you have to. She was like, I don't want to. And basically, she just withdrew because they were going to kick her out, basically.
Yeah, it's more deeper than that. It's not like she didn't say, I don't do the interviews.
No,
it affects her mental.
Yeah.
It's like when you go after games, they ask you questions. I know what she means. Everyone's different, so everyone can take these questions that the media are asking in different ways. But she's taking it in a way of sometimes some of the questions are contradicting and they put doubt on your mind. Do you know what I mean? And stuff like that. So like to her, it affects her. She said before she goes for interviews, she gets mad anxiety and it messes with her mental, and so it messes with her game and stuff. So she doesn't want to do it for that reason. Respect it. Instead of trying to find her, try and help her. Do you know what I mean?
Well, this is it. I watched Serena's game. Serena played Venus yesterday, I think it was, and Serena beat Venus. And then like,
why does Venus still play? I don't get it.
No, man.
She's always losing.
No, but the thing, Venus is suffering from like health issues and them things there as well, man. So, I mean,
is it?
She got like I can't remember what the health issues, but she has a health issue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like she's the thing is, Venus on her day can still beat 80% of the people that are playing tennis.
On her day, that's been
not anymore. Mate.
Oh, she's not good anymore. She
hasn't been good for the past 5 years, man.
Longer.
I'd still say she can probably beat most of them.
Nah.
Yeah.
She's played most of them in the past 5, 6, 7 years.
I'm not saying the top 10, but if we look at a football analogy, she's no longer in the top 6, but she's comfortably in the second tier.
Well, the Arsenal's and Leeds and them, man. There.
Yes. Yes. should get a contract at the Emirates like William. No, but yeah, so they had like I said, the conversation. They were talking to Serena about it and whatever. And Serena, like Serena was like, Serena almost said that I don't want to answer this question. Like you're just chatting, like basically you're just chatting shit. Like you keep on asking me, like, how does it feel to beat your sister? Like, stop asking me this. Do you know what I mean? It's long, it's gone. And she literally was kind of like saying, I don't want to answer your questions yesterday. And the media tried to like laugh it off, but I understood what she was saying.
Yeah, but it's a standard thing, part of protocol, right? Because I think Alex Ferguson did the same thing with BBC One. He refused to speak to BBC One.
Yeah. Do you remember when he used to do that?
But that was for a reason. That was for mental health. That was just...
No, yeah, I know, but...
You know what I mean?
But they just find him. Every time he didn't come out, they find him. He says, I don't care, I get paid enough. Do you remember managers do that? Send out the number 2.
Yeah, straight. Yeah,
the assistant manager you never knew was even an assistant manager would come out and talk.
Yeah.
No, so mate, no one wants to speak to you, mate. Nobody wants to speak to you.
But yeah, but obviously we also Piers Morgan, our friend Piers Morgan.
Pussy.
So what was his stance on?
Oh, this is straight from Harry and Meghan's book.
Yeah.
You know, she just, you know, the media's all part of sports and blah blah blah, this and that, and they just want attention and oh no, man, Piers Morgan's going on a rant for ranting's sake.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's weak from Piers Morgan. It's weak, man. It's like, allow it, man. Like, even now, why you still got like the royals in your mouth, bro?
He's obsessed. He's obsessed, bro. Honestly.
Like, did man really think that like she wanted to link him? Like, come on, Piers. Like, don't get me wrong. I know sometimes you feel like you're punching, but like, allow it, innit?
Just allow it, bro. It's over. It's over. Allow it.
For me, it was definitely a light moment. Did you not see the England squad was announced? It's gone down to 26.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the 26?
Do you know what? I think that the 26 is okay. I'm not really, you know, obviously Greenwood had to come out anyway because he was injured.
Allegedly. Yeah,
he was advised by Manchester United he shouldn't go. He shouldn't.
No, but also I think he wasn't going to play either. Like, I feel like sometimes you've got to just kind of take the ball by the horns and say, like,
Greenwood and Foden together again. It's not a good look.
Yeah, so they weren't going to play. Obviously, the people that missed out was Jesse Lingard and James Ward-Prowse, which I thought were 2 players that I thought were quite informed. So I was a little bit of a weird one.
Yeah.
Ollie Watkins, comme ça. And then obviously really he took players that were uncapped: Ben White, Aaron Ramsdale, Ben Godfrey. They all had to go as well.
Yeah, they had to go. Yeah,
but it was a weird one. Oh, Merv, what do you think about the defenders that they put in the team, like that has gone to the England thing?
Like to the right of thing, like. Yeah, could you just tell me what to say? I completely forgot it. Completely forgot. Like, let's pretend no one can see.
What was that about the right backs?
Yeah,
the right backs.
Was you saying
the right
when it weird one?
Yeah,
Were you saying it's weird that they're taking 4 right backs?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in this 26-man squad, he has got 4 right backs, which seems a really, really weird thing to do, unless you're just trying to play down the right hand side.
Exactly. But we have got a lot. He has got problems, but bro, just be a man about it. Just delete one, innit? Like, I don't understand.
I think what he tried to say is Trent can play midfield as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's the only thing I'm.
No, but he's never
attacking wise.
No, but he doesn't play midfield.
He doesn't play midfield. He doesn't.
No, but I just think it's an option because he can get down and do crosses, right?
Yeah, I mean he's been doing that all season. Yes.
Trust me, he can do it. And if it's a case of, imagine he puts Saka and Trent on the right hand side. Come on, they'll be interchanging. Both of them can be in midfield. Both of them can defend. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just thinking of it in that sense.
Yeah, I think it just shows weak leadership, to be honest.
It does. Like I said to you, Gareth. Like, listen, to your question, Nate. The team looks good. It does. It's apart from the goalkeepers
and the midfield.
The midfield is terrible.
Yeah.
Go on.
Midfield, what we got? Who's Henderson, Rice, Mount? I don't understand you, man. You know?
Phillips
is sick. Leeds. He had a 6 season for Leeds.
And And there's one more person. I can't. Bellingham. Is it Bellingham?
Bellingham's sick as well, Dortmund.
No, to be fair, but I haven't really seen Bellingham play.
No, he's buying, isn't it? Is he?
It's Dortmund.
Yeah.
Dortmund.
Bruv, listen, that midfield is sick, bruv. I don't understand why you man got beef with it.
No, I don't. For me, again, like I said last week, I don't think that the centre midfield scares anybody, man.
I think it's a solid.
I think we got good attackers. That the front little bit there, but you can only play 4 of them. But that bit up there is amazing. Our centre midfield, I'm not convinced.
No, I'm convinced. I think that's a sick midfield. I've seen them. I've watched the players apart from Bellingham. I've watched that all season. You know what I mean? And they're good. They're really, really good players. But back to my point. Okay, apart from the goalkeepers, and you guys got beef the midfielders, but I think apart from the goalkeepers, the whole team is good. But Gareth Southgate hasn't got the focus, mate. He's going to play this old, boring old system, no plan B, and just hope for the best. That's all he's going to do. And we're gonna flop. We're gonna flop. We're gonna face a good team and flop. I bet you any money. Rich, I know you love him, but he's whack. He's a whack manager, honestly. I see through it.
I didn't realize, and maybe this is my ignorance, I didn't realize that we were playing all of the England group games were at home. I didn't realize that all the England games were at Wembley.
I didn't know that.
The first 3 group games are at Wembley for England. Then I think wherever they travel, and then they come, the semi-finals and the final are all at Wembley.
We'll get there. We'll be in the final.
Did you man get tickets to go to Euros?
No, we didn't.
No,
I think
we flopped. I think we flopped.
We missed the ballet.
Rich got an email, and apparently it was his junk mail.
Okay.
He said, "Oh no, yeah. We went to a junk mail."
No, it was Derek. Get out of here.
Okay.
Junk mail.
All right. So, are you looking? Obviously, the Euros start next week Friday, which, to my knowledge, is the 10th. I think they start with Turkey versus Italy.
Yeah, I thought it's the 13th, but yeah, probably.
So, were you looking forward to the Euros?
Yeah,
mate,
I'm national
involved.
football. Yeah, but you know what I mean. I'll get involved, man.
It's coming up.
It's coming up. Football's
Man's
coming.
there.
Yeah, man.
Do you know what the funny thing is? I love about international football. Yeah, is if England get through the group stages, the whole country is involved. Like you start seeing people put flags in their windows, in their cars. People start becoming nice to each other. Then as soon as England get knocked out, football somehow manages to move from BBC One to BBC Three. It goes from ITV1 to ITV2. It gets to the final. They don't
iPlayer.
Yeah, just press the red button. It's mad.
Yeah, when England start winning, you're going to see when the pod with a red flag on our face.
Full makeup.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Our contribution.
But let's see, man. I mean, like I said, the Euros are starting. I think even Copa America is supposed to start in 2 weeks as well. But apparently Argentina have got a Rona problem. So apparently it might not happen in Argentina. So I don't know where it's going to happen.
That's mad. Absolutely insane.
But yeah, man, that's the sports roundup anyway. Merv, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
but Merv, we gave you one thing, man. We gave you a
proper
contribution.
Just one job.
You know how complex that was. I think what even no one even typed it to me. You know, on the slide.
You know
Let me fall on the sword, man.
Mostly again, what is a right back?
I'm all thinking of like bloody American football and that.
Oh gosh, but yes. Anything else been happening this week?
No.
All right, cool. Well, let's get into some TVs and films. Rich still ain't got the jingle, but all right, cool. So last week,
ding.
That was.
I don't mind that frog ringtone. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Remember that? That was a stupid crazy.
Axel F.
Was that what it is?
Yeah, it was called Axel F. And he used to dance. Ding, 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 da. That used to kick off in a bashment rave, you know. But you know us Jamaicans, we will make anything popular, boy.
Oh man.
Just slap a dance on it and we're away. But sorry, my former home Jamaicans. I forgot I'm Nigerian now, you get me? All right, cool. All right, so last week we did part 1 of the Nevers, and at the time, Kel hadn't watched episode 6.
Yeah.
Rich, are you up to date? Rich hasn't watched anything. No,
No, I'm not up to date. I tried my best, guys. Sorry, I've been very tied up this week.
Okay, have you watched any more episodes than you did the first time?
No. He's big head.
Please forgive me, Lord.
All right,
No.
cool. All right, so last week we wanted to talk about Nevers episode 6. Kel, now you've watched. The thing about it is, now you've watched episode 6. It's funny because the questions you want to ask, because I remember you messaged the group, they kind of answered by the end of the show, but it is what it is.
But I caught it though. You can ask the missus, but like, yeah, obviously, like, when I saw it, I was like, have I clicked the wrong link? Like, obviously, I watch all alternatives in it. So I was like, what's going on? This makes not this. I don't recognize anybody. It's the future. Like, what is going on? I was baffed. But then when you guys confirmed it, I thought, you know what? I bet someone from here has been put in the past to change something or do something in the past, and then that's what basically happened. So yeah.
It was a weird one though, because like you said, I was watching. I wasn't watching alternative. I was watching it on Sky, the one that I paid my bill for and everything, and I was questioning myself. I looked at the remote. Did I press the wrong thing? Is my Sky broken? Like, why is it playing this? I don't know. Again, like I said, I don't know these people.
Yeah.
I almost turned it off.
I see my guy from Family Lamb. I'm like, what's he doing here? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
But I think it was weird because that was the only episode out of the 6 that made me feel like that. I feel like, I don't know if I'm excited about it or disappointed.
It didn't really explain much though, really. Okay, it explained the whole origins and whatnot, but it didn't really explain much. Like what is the main aim? What is the goal? Like, what is she there for? Why is she what's she doing there? What's her main goal? It didn't really explain that to me.
And you said this is only like half of the
yeah. So the second 6, but that's what I'm saying. The second 6, I would prefer to be in the Victorian time. I don't want the second 6 to be in the futuristic time, because for me, if it was about the futuristic thing in the first place, I don't think I'd watch it. Like, you know what I mean? It didn't grab me.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't watch it.
Oh, what? Because it's the Victorian thing.
Yeah, all this confusion right there. I'm not having it. I'm not having it at all.
That's Rich 2 pence.
No, I hear you, Rich. I slap it in, bro. Slap it in. Are we looking forward to the second part then, at least?
I am.
Yeah, hopefully, because I don't know if you guys recognize, but someone said you think you're the only one that done this trip. Meaning someone from the future is also there.
Oh yeah, there has to be some people.
Yeah, because you know when she was falling.
Yeah. And
like, someone said you think you're the only one that took this trip. So I think there's someone else from the future that's also there, but I don't know which character it is and blah blah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a good concept, man. Like, it's different.
Very different. Like, but like I said, obviously this is halfway through, but I thought we get some clarity on what's what, but we still don't get. There's no clarity.
Nah, I think that's good. If there's like another half of the season to go, then that it makes sense to it. Yeah. Like, do you know what it reminded me of? I don't know if any of you saw that BBC version of Dracula. That
a little bit.
Part, yeah. Like in the 3rd episode of it, they just went to modern day.
I didn't get I didn't get that far.
Yeah, that was just baffling to me. So it just reminded me of that, because I thought I'd never expected to see some form of modern day in it at all.
But yeah.
No, I haven't watched it. So I was just trying to see when the Nevers Part 2. It says hope that the next batch will arrive before the end of 2021, but it hasn't given the end of date.
Wow, that's some serious mid-season break. Where
probably the first part probably filmed during the whole COVID thing, isn't it?
True. Yeah.
End of 2021. What's the point?
Well, it says it before the end. They said hopefully before the end of 2021.
They do that with Walking Dead enough, man.
How is it?
Yeah.
That's why I don't watch that either.
Oh, shut up. This is the last season though, you know, Merv. This is the last season saying.
What, of
Walking Dead?
This is the last one.
When it comes out, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It needs to end.
Like, you know, the thing is, I respect it so much that you lot are proper persevered with it.
Yeah.
Like,
I have to.
I feel like I'd have just fell off.
They're lucky I don't watch that teenage spin-off of it, boy.
Bro, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, man.
Why are they trying to force this Walking? It's Walking Dead. What's the other one?
Fear the Walking
Fear
Dead.
the Walking Dead.
Yeah, well, Fear the Walking Dead is big though.
Yeah, it's massive.
Fear the Walking Dead, and it's a teen spin-off.
Yeah, the teen one as well.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, they franchising it. No long.
Trust me.
I'll try and catch up though. Anyway,
Of Walking Dead.
What are you talking about?
I'm just chatting.
I'm probably leaving for a split second as well. You know?
I'm sitting there going, why? All right, cool. All right, we spoke about this briefly last week, and I think at the time someone hadn't finished watching. Merv hadn't got up to date, has he? At the time,
And Rich.
Oh,
and Rich, and I don't know. Hopefully, Rich has. Was a new YouTube sensation. Bruv, I don't know.
Oh yeah, no, I'm there. I know.
I was worried, you know. I was worried.
No, I'm clocked. Come on, I told you, man, I'm not involved.
All right, guys, Blue Therapy.
Yes.
Okay, so this week we had episode 50, episode 5 of it that came out, and there's one more episode which will be out this week, which will be the season, I guess, the season finale.
Yeah.
So what are our thoughts? So obviously we're not going to go into each episode or nothing like that. So
Please.
what, you want to get into each episode?
No, I mean, no.
All right, so let's go into, before we go into Paul and Chioma, let's go into the other
Deborah and Jamel.
Deborah and Jamal. Or Jamel. What are your thoughts on their relationship and their issues?
At the start, you're like, Deborah, man. Well, not even now, even till now. Like
She's I think she's a bit mad, isn't she? Her expectations, like when I tell her about her dad, how her dad used to tell her to be treated. Okay, I get that, and she expects it. I'm not going to give money for the house. It's all on you. It's like, bruv, already me and you got mad problems.
That was so funny. The logic of it is like, remember he saying, he wants to like sort of, in the beginning, you know, he bought her stuff, there's having fun with their money, but it's like, you know what? I see you as a serious person. I want to move on with you, get married and that, get a house. And she's like, well, until you get the house, I want you to still buy me things. I'm like, but he wants to save money to do that, innit? So he's not going to just go around and keep buying her things all the time.
She sounded mad ignorant, innit?
Yeah, like she's like a Barbie doll. Do you know what I mean? Like she suspects to be spoiled. She doesn't lift a finger.
No, yeah, she does.
When Jamel asked her, so what do you bring? You see that vex she got. It hit home.
What do you mean?
Truth hit home, bro.
Yeah, but I noticed whenever Jamal brings up something, she's like, "No, you're gonna go there. We said we we're gonna go there."
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Like,
she gets so serious.
Yeah,
but she does it to him all the time.
Yeah. Like, do you know what? I don't even understand how they're still together within that whole year of this going on. You know.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna find out episode 6, then we'll see what happened. You know,
it was a cliffhanger, wasn't it?
Boy, listen, like Jamal, like I said to myself, like, come, my boy Jamal, like it's my boy, bruv. No. Jamal, you need to end it. She's giving you too much headache. And obviously,
Christina's not the one to worry about.
Well,
he can't repeat it, you know. He can't repeat it because he's not the one to worry about.
But
consider conflict.
he didn't say that anything had actually happened, though. I would clarify. He didn't say anything happened. He just said that would it be something that you'd be happy if Deborah did in the car with her ex? And he was like, no. But not. He didn't say they did anything.
But Jamel, he's too laxy-daisy with it. Like he's too he does things that makes her feel this way. Because if you hear him talk like, I had to call at 1 a.m. I had to leave the room, or this the secretiveness with him, like he just does dodginess.
Yeah,
like
he's shady,
he's shady.
Nah, is he shady though? I don't know if he's shady. I just think I don't necessarily know if he's ready for a relationship like this, if that makes sense. Like,
yeah, probably.
Yeah,
but that's what makes him shady, because he's not. So he's doing this. He's obviously chatting to other girls, but it's like
no, it's for work.
Business.
It's business, man. It's
Correct.
work. It's business.
Correct.
It's
He said, I think he said 80% business, isn't it? That's
it's clients, strong. It's clients, bro. Look, obviously, we're not in the personal fitness game, innit? But he is, and it's get me. That's what he's doing. He's doing business. And when the person's phoning him from Clubhouse, It's just business. He never met her. Business.
And ladies, listen. If you ask to look in a man's phone, yeah, you're looking for something, yeah, and that's something you will find because you're looking for it. Like, let me just put out there, like, let's just say, I saw a friend, a girl, she's a girl, and she used to be whatever, out of shape, whatever. And I saw her, and I saw her, and I texted her later, you know, you lost weight, you're looking good, you know. Well done. No, you're looking really good. Love her. Do you know what I mean? Let's see. I said that. You know, harmless.
Why would you put a love heart though?
You know what
No. Stop.
Help me, please, Rich. Don't come against me. But you know what I mean? Just a little love heart, like just an appreciation.
Bro, I was 100% behind you.
I know. I ignore the love, even not a love heart. You just said what I said. Like, you know, you're looking really good. You know, well done. Keep it up. You know what I mean? Blah blah. If my girl said, "Can leave for your phone," I'd be like, "All right, cool, go on then." She sees that message. She'll read that a whole different way and just change it to me cheating on her.
I want to give you this, but I can't.
Yeah, no, it's too much. Like, if you just the phone thing, allow it. Ladies, don't.
I've always said, if you look hard enough for something, that you'll find it.
You'll find it, because
but you have to be prepared.
There could be harmless flirting.
Yeah. You have to be prepared. You have to be prepared to find it. If you find something, you have to be prepared because you went looking for it.
That's it. You weren't looking for it. You weren't looking for it.
But quick question, right? Do you think he was a bit silly saying to her, "Yeah, I fancied your sister"?
No, because but the woman asked, didn't it? Like,
but it doesn't matter. It's just,
for me, that episode there was when Jamel, in my expectation, it changed, because at first I thought he was a stand-up guy, like everything was straight by the book. I thought everything was on her, but I thought that she was moving mad. But now it almost looks like he's the reason why she's moving mad.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's too shady. That's what I'm trying to say. So he's putting this in her. Like, his movements are too shady, bro. That's why she's thinking these things.
And I said to myself, I said, bro, what are you doing? I was backing you for time.
I was backing him as well. I was backing him.
And as soon as he said that, and I thought, bro, just let yourself down. It's okay to say no, it's nothing. No, I don't. No. Simple. Don't. You can say something else, but not that. That's just ridiculous. So every time you come to a family event, she'll watch you like, "Are you looking at my sister? Are you looking at my sister?" Come on.
Exactly. Yeah. That's
any unnecessary added pressure.
And has she still not met his parents yet?
No.
Nah.
Oh, what did he say? She's too loud. What did he say?
Basically, more or less.
Yeah, it's too loud. She's too loud.
Yeah. A whole year, you know. And
that's what I said. Not even a cousin. Not even a cousin to say.
Relationship was on write-off, bro. Straight.
Yeah, but that's
a year.
Yeah, and that's why you can understand why she's moving the way she's moving.
100%. But her principles, I disagree with a lot.
100%.
Her principles in life, I can't get with that.
Yeah,
but her reasons for her thinking Jamel is cheating, I can see her point, 100%. And I definitely see her point. But obviously, a lot more get revealed next week.
No, let me put my password in the phone. Go through my phone if you want to go through my phone. Go through my phone if you want to go through my phone. Pass your phone. I was like, whoa, man. But again, I'm not on that. I'm not on that.
Yeah, I'm not on it. I'm not once ever have I said, "Oh, let me." Never. Why? Yeah. And you should do the same to me.
Yeah.
Don't do it to me.
I don't agree with people that have that as part of their standards.
That ammo,
don't look through your phone. Oh, I got my man's pin. I got my girl's pin. Allow it. Why you got anyone's pin for? It's your phone, bruv. You don't pay for the bill. Leave it alone, bruv.
And I don't know if you heard about this whole Amber Rose story as well. I don't know if you heard about it.
No.
But she looked at her in a man's phone and looked at the people that he's blocked. Yeah, so he blocked one of his ex-girlfriends, and she hollered at that girl that he's blocked on Instagram to ask whether she's spoken to him since they've been together.
See?
Nah, see
again. I'm saying.
Look,
that there.
Go and look for it and you find it, bruv. And when you find it, it's your business, bruv. That's it.
It's long.
No, it's true. And the fact that he's on his block list, that's enough for me to know that he's taking that step forward.
Exactly. To block it. Why are you going there?
If you're going there, you're gonna get burnt unnecessarily.
Trust me. So yeah. That's what I'm saying, girl. That's what I'm saying, ladies. Honestly, when you're looking for something, you'll find it. But not. Is this your interpretation of it? that will make you find it.
All right. So that leaves us with the other couple,
Hey, my guy.
Paul and Chioma.
Is there a train coming?
I'm crying, Bob. I was crying. Because is there a train coming? Oh, man. I was busting up.
So what are our thoughts on Paul and
This
Chioma?
guy's mad, you know. This guy's mad.
What are your thoughts on Paul and Chioma?
Hey,
They've
Paul.
got a great relationship. I like it. I like it, man. It's banner.
It's banner, man. It's so bad. But like,
He
yeah,
just
go
seems like he just takes the piss. Like, it's like he's there for fun, isn't it? That's what it seems like to me, man. But
No, but Paul's being genuine. Paul's being serious when he asks them questions. When he starts questioning, is it Denise?
Yeah, Denise.
Yeah.
When but Denise, what qualifications do you have that you can have this conversation with me? Like there's levels, but the way his mind works is mad.
It's mad.
Hey, Merv, it reminds me of Southall.
Who?
yeah.
One of our
Friends, one of our friends.
Just giggle, Kel.
yeah.
It's probably the same, but yeah, go on. Sorry.
To be fair, when I first met Paul, I thought of you, Rich.
Yeah, I told you when I first saw Paul,
Yeah,
I said, this is Rich. This is Rich.
I'm
That's
not that bad.
stubbornness.
No, we know you're not that bad. We know you're not that bad.
But that's stubbornness. You got that stubbornness in you, 100%. Trust me.
So obviously, all right. So Paul and Chioma, they've got together, and some of Chioma's beefs are the fact that Paul reckons that Chioma literally just cooks palm oil every week, and she doesn't want to eat the heavy. He doesn't want to eat the heavy food, and all the rest of it. She's like, this is what we brought up on. I want to at least eat it once. I'm not saying.
When they were first dating, that's what he used to love it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But he said that if he's changed, he's got fit. He doesn't want to eat that stuff anymore. Can you
Which is
understand where
fair
he's coming from?
Yeah, no, that one I understand. It's a
He has
lifestyle
takeaways,
change.
though, isn't it? He has takeaways, though. That's she's saying.
Is that what she said?
Yeah,
He eats ice cream. He eats ice cream and all that.
Oh yeah, he's asking.
It's cheat days. It's calculated. Come on.
Yeah.
No, okay, but how many calories are in your jollof rice? I don't know. I just put the food in and I hear it because that's how we were taught to cook.
Exactly,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, no one knows about this 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water. No one don't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever the gods above you tell you to stop, that's when you stop.
The only thing that pissed me off about Paul, but I got annoyed about Paul is that was the same thing. He looked down upon our culture. I didn't like that. Do you know what I mean? Like,
What do you mean?
bro, the way he was cussing the way
Like it's
using
above
your
it,
hand,
innit?
yeah, like using your hands and like he comes from, she's dancing like she's like from the village. And like, what you talk, bro?
Oh yeah, okay,
Yeah, like come on, that's your culture, bro. Like why you looking like it's some?
It's almost like he's denounced it, isn't it?
Yeah, he's denounced it. Like he's probably denounced it. That's the only thing that pissed me off about him.
I think sometimes you lose yourself sometimes in a moment.
Yeah.
Nah, there's no excuse for that one. No excuse.
What does it? You just say, listen to Afro beats and Burna Boy.
Yeah, no, he's the Burna Boy fan. She's a Wizkid, and he hates the fact that she likes Wizkid. I don't know why, but he hates the fact that she likes Wizkid for some reason.
Oh, sorry, go on.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously we can't not talk about episode 4 briefly without going too much detail.
Go ahead, Nate.
Nah, it was just no, we're gonna very quickly brief on this here. But obviously it was a conversation that people probably never have, but probably want to have, and she believed that they weren't sexually compatible. Like in the sense of he wasn't doing what she wanted him to do, and she was sharing her attention, and he was like, no, because look, every time I get a massage, she gives me a massage. It's not a massage if it doesn't end with a happy ending.
Yeah, he knows that automatically it has to end with a happy ending. But he's not happy about.
He wasn't happy about, and I just thought, you're wild, my brother.
But to be fair, it should be protocol.
Anyway, carry on, Nate. Carry on. This is not entertaining.
No, but I'm just saying, innit? It should be protocol. If come on, if it's
but that's what I'm saying.
Protocol, but if your missus was to do that, fine. Like,
yeah, that's all good. Like, it is what it is. Like, for me, I just think it was weird for him to like. Yeah. He denounced it again. He didn't like it. He said he's a was it a sexual sapient? What was it?
What?
No, his idea of love is not sex. His idea is that can we not just chill and like enjoy each other's company? Why does it have to end up in sex? Like, because he thinks that's more love, just being in the same room and vibes in. That's love. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
But obviously, she wanted more.
Yeah, she said she got a high sex drive. She said, I have to touch myself. I got anyway. But yeah, she's got a high sex drive. Obviously, he doesn't or whatever. He just the thing about Paul is the excuses that he was using and the words he was using, like so I have to pick her up every time.
Yeah.
Yes, pick her up, bruv.
Bruv,
Do you know what I mean?
It's Chioma, bruv.
Come on, like if you can't pick her up, then you know what I mean? I don't know.
Do you know? It's just hearing this year. I think that if his delivery is just terrible, isn't it? I think if he thought about what he actually said properly and put it in a different way, I think he raises a lot of good points, isn't it? But he's just, his delivery just like, he always brings up something that's just irrelevant to the situation, and he just goes down another.
And you saw the way he homed in on the overweight. As soon as she mentioned overweight, as soon as she mentioned that, he just homed in on it. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about that. Yes, let's talk about that. Yeah. It's like, all right, calm down, Paul. Right, cool.
Yeah, I think Paul was wild because he speaks as if him and Chioma are not in a relationship.
Yeah,
and they don't like each other. That's my issue.
Do you know what's long as well? The end of the month relationship review. Like, I don't know if that's just they do that like for business purposes, but it's almost like they have like, okay, at the end of each month, where are we at in our relationship? I don't know if it's like their businesses that they own or whatever, or just their relationship in general, but that just seemed a bit strange to me.
And what do you feel?
I don't know. It might be normal.
What's wrong with Paul? Why doesn't Paul talk? He doesn't talk to her, you know.
He doesn't.
So you've had beef with this guy that's doing her website for her
from the beginning.
And no once you tell her, listen, this guy, I had my ex. He moved to my ex. Like just
he does his cop out thing. Like, so even when he was talking about the whole food thing in it and stuff, and he said he was overweight before, and she's like, this is the first time I'm ever hearing this. So it's
exactly.
Whenever she's bringing like some points here, you just be like, oh, quick, let me say something.
Let me drop a bombshell. That makes her now feel sorry for me.
The guy that's designing her website and all that stuff. It's like, why wouldn't you just tell her straight away?
Exactly,
like that's just so
I know.
Weird.
Yeah, sure. I know this guy. This guy, nah.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. If you didn't want to get into it, you could have said, I'm not really feeling my man. Why?
I can understand if it was a woman that was doing it and he had a relationship with that woman and it's like, boy, how do I tell her? Like, it's a bit awkward, isn't it? But it's like that should have just been a straight away thing. I'm not really too comfortable with you working with this guy, innit? Do you know what I mean?
So, I mean, it's his reason and it's excuses, and he doesn't he doesn't listen. He doesn't. It's his way. He's always right in it. But
I definitely feel for Chioma. But you could see that there is something there between them. You know, when they were doing that bit and they talked about like at the end, they were talking about like when they remember they were in love or all that kind of stuff. Like you could see that for me, there was something in that relationship that was worth saving more than Deborah and Jamel's.
I hear that.
But what about the part when it is it what's the name? Chioma. When she then obviously talking about his sister and she got a bit carried away about that.
No, Chiyoma's not Angel. She's not an Angel. I mean, there were some things she was saying. I'd be like, no. Like, you can't call my sister a bitch. I don't care. Like, first of all, you're not my wife, and you call my sister a bitch. That's straight beef there.
No, but why did hold on. But why did she call his sister a bitch?
No, but just not on TV
like
that.
You can't do that.
Bro.
You don't do that. You keep that in your head. You keep that.
You can take she's out of order. She takes the piss out of me and blah blah. And all that, that's fine, but to call it the B word,
but you know what? I'm surprised he didn't proper switch for that. You know?
Yeah, I know.
No, but I think I don't
for less.
No, but I don't think he switched because he knew it was right.
No, but
hold on.
No. He might know it's right, but okay. But you better choose your words wisely.
Yeah, you can't say that on TV. Like you can't.
No. Don't think of it. Okay, don't think of it on the TV thing. Don't think of it as that because obviously this is not real.
No, behind closed doors, just me and you. Even then I have serious words with you. But just me and you call my sister a bitch. Cool. Let's talk about this now.
What about
on
if, what about
TV,
no, but no, you're thinking TV. Don't think of TV. Don't
But
Straight
think
it
of
was,
it.
but it was on TV.
No,
No, but it's
I'm-
not, because guys, this is a TV show. It's not real, innit? Like, it's not a real.
we don't know. We don't
No,
know.
no, it's scripted. It's scripted. Okay, so it's scripted. There's no way that this is real.
Anyone call my sister a bitch is straight war, you know.
But what I'm saying is,
Wife,
I'm talking about the
girlfriend,
fact
war.
That's what I'm
that
saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man.
Come on,
No.
Dizzle. Come on, you got bare sisters as well.
Look,
Yeah,
you
no,
know-
obviously, no one's gonna call my sister a bitch.
It's-
But I
it's
mean,
Why? Okay, why?
because my
it's one of-
sisters are not bitches. But
Come on.
if my sister was moving the way she was moving, maybe she could act. No, she was at her tether.
No,
maybe
what I'm trying to
she
say is
thinks
this:
her
you
sister's
wouldn't
tether.
allow no one to call your sister a bitch because you love them and they're your sisters. You know what I mean? That's why.
What if she said your sister's moving like a bitch?
To you,
Nah, but you
you don't know
you don't need to say that at all.
at all.
Yeah.
At all.
You know, just say my.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
She didn't say move like. Don't try to do. She didn't say move.
No, I
like
said,
a
what
bitch.
if she did say that? Would you say that was a difference?
No,
Nah.
just
No,
no.
there's no need for that word to be
There's-
mentioned
Yeah,
at
there's
all.
no. Yeah, there's no need at all.
You know, it's one of them ones like you could think that your sister is like that. You could think, you know, actually my sister's drama, isn't it? But you clearly still have a relationship with your sister. You're looking like, it's not to say like he's just like estranged from her, that he doesn't really speak to her. Like, you're looking after her kids all the time.
No,
like,
no. But that's what I'm saying. Paul's not looking after kids. Chioma's looking after kids.
All right, but what I'm saying is like,
No, but that's
if-
what I'm. No, that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. Just, like Chioma's basically a babysitter.
But then again,
Yeah, but
she has
this-
choice as well, innit? She don't want to look after the kids. She should
Yeah,
say,
say
you know,
no.
they're
Say
your
no.
they're your niece, they're
Yeah.
your niece and nephew. I'm not looking after the kids straight.
But she's doing that because her man.
Yeah, whatever. No. There's no excuse, is
There's
it?
no
Because
excuse, bro.
what's it like? If you're gonna do it, just like, all right, you can probably like be a bit annoyed and stuff and things like that, but I'm sorry, like you still got choice, innit? Like,
But like Murph said, it doesn't matter that she look after kids. You know they have a close relationship. You know this.
yeah,
Like she knows that Paul and his sister are tight. She knows this. So
Yeah.
to call her a bitch, you can say your sisters are like me. That's fine. Your sisters are older. That's fine.
Yeah.
She the make out of me. Express yourself in the sense of how you feel your sister treats her and how you feel towards your sister. But to use the bitch word, nah, bro.
Yeah,
You're taking,
correct.
you've crossed that line. You've crossed that line.
yeah, cross straight.
No, you know what it is. I hear you, and I'm not going to be ignorant and say I hear you. But when I watched the episode, I don't think that stood out for me. But maybe I should go back and watch the episode again.
No,
It's
no,
still
that
I
that's
think
stood
that
out.
for me, that was a turn. That was a turn for me when she said that.
Yeah, no, trauma she's lethal with the tongue. You can tell.
Yeah,
She's lethal with the tongue, man.
And it's like ever as soon as you said that word, and I don't know what episode that was. The last couple episodes,
I think it was 3 or 4.
3 or 4, and it was just like
I think it's three.
yeah,
Yeah, 3.
throughout the conversation, it was just constant swearing in regard with their conversations. It's like loads of swear words. I
Yeah,
thought,
it got heated, didn't it? Because
yeah,
before Paul was blatantly the bad guy, like throughout until that moment happened. And I thought to myself, there's a bit of a
But in a relationship, is there a good guy and a bad guy, or do we all have good points and bad points?
We all have good points and bad points, but it's what gets projected, isn't it? So
but
Paul
theirs is like,
projects this.
But
Yeah.
you hurt the ones you love the most, isn't it?
don't believe that hype, man. Get me? There's no reason why you can't have you could have the down moments in a relationship, but something like this, I'm like, no, that you like, I'm not condoning what he's doing in it, because he speaks to her like a piece of shit sometimes. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just like, look, if you got these issues with him and stuff like that, then you have to go about it the right way. Innit?
Well, they are. That's why they've gone to counselling.
Yeah, I'm not a bitch part.
No, it's weird. It's weird, and maybe I'll watch that bit again. Like I said, the bitch bit wasn't necessarily the thing. Maybe because I look at Paul and I just think, Paul, you're an idiot. Is probably why I looked over it. But I hear you. If that was me and you talk about,
Because we all know cats can be catty. I mean, girls can be catty. we all know girls can be catty because, but we as men will not see it because our minds are just, we're not there in it. So we're just being a little bit catty to your missus or whatever, or vice versa. We wouldn't see it. It's when the pillow talk happens, and she's like, you know what you said done to me. I'm like, well, I didn't see that. Do you know what I mean? So what they see and what we know is, that's why Paul's a bit, wow, you didn't tell me this before. Paul's back, like, where's this all coming from? Do you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know all this. So it's the same with Paul hide stuff. Trauma also hid stuff as well, and it all came out in this session. And he was also bad. Like, you didn't tell me this before. I don't understand. Where's this coming from? You know what I mean? And the way she takes that dumping your kids, like, and she's kind of like disrespecting the kids as well in a certain way because of how she's just saying it, you know. And yeah. But obviously Paul is the villain, isn't it? It's the way he portrays his character, and maybe that's how he is. That's his personality. He does that kind of guy that what I say goes, and you know, it's a matter of fact, and that's it.
He's a quote unquote what they call as an alpha male, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're looking forward to episode 6. Comes out at the end of this week, and that'll be.
What's your money on? Do you think both couples will stick together after this, or?
I don't know. It's
Jamal and Deborah.
I just don't see how they've probably exposed themselves to the whole world, you know. Like, and I wonder how their relationships are gonna be after this. Like they're just looking back and think, right, everyone just knows my business, man. But obviously they chose to do it, innit?
So Nate, do you know for a fact that it's scripted? Do you know for a fact?
I've never seen Chioma post Paul in the time that I've been following Chioma.
No,
from Backchat days.
Yeah, I know, but she doesn't. I don't know if maybe Paul asked her not to, because you know Paul's that kind of guy. Don't post me.
No, I just think they are. For me, I believe it's a scripted show, and I think it's very clever the way it's done, because I think it talks about relationship issues that I think the majority of the world will possibly have. I think it's a good show. I think it's a good scripted show. I don't think it's real life. I don't think Chioma and Paul are together. I don't think Jamel and Thingy are together. I don't believe that. I don't believe they're together.
Bravo.
No.
They have to be.
They don't. No, they don't. Why would they have to be together though, Rich?
Oh, you're ruining you're ruining it, Nate, man.
Yeah, just they have to be. It is. They are together.
Because I saw an interview that I can't remember her name, but she used to go out cadet, but she does this media thing now. She interviewed Paul in it, and Paul was like saying that everyone's saying, Chioma, leave him, and he said that you're saying leave him, but you don't know how much we've invested in each other over the 3 years for her to just leave me or for me to leave her. So you lot saying leave him, it hurts. So from that interview, they are together.
I don't know, man. I just think for me, Paul would know. I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. I don't think they are though.
Do you know, if they're not together, yeah, this is Oscar-worthy acting. You know, like.
Oh, trust me.
How do you even act? Like, imagine you're not even together. You're not even in a relationship. Yeah. Like, if they're
because those are real tears from Chioma. Those are real tears. She was crying about the whole overweight thing. Those are real tears, man.
Or is she a good actor?
If this was saying it, then
I think they're just good actors. I don't think Denise is really their thing. I think it's too, like, if it was, there's too much things that happen in this thing. Like, it's not. It's similar. All right, you know what it is? I think even if they were, I think it's similar to like how the Real Housewives are, or Towie and that. So it's real life, but it's not real life.
Do you know what my fear is? Because they're barely like they have to have more series in it, and I think they're going to get different types of P couples as well. And I think as it goes along, like, you see how Big Brother when it first...
Oh, you read my mind.
You see how Big Brother was just so, like, grounded and
innocent.
Real. Yeah. And then you're just getting some proper out there people, like, by season 50 or something, innit? So I think it's going to wear off eventually. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Can we not forget when Paul said, Denise is okay, I'll take this one. Do you know how funny that was? I was in tears.
Who's a bad man?
She must be thinking, this guy.
He's a bad man, honestly.
Did he just actually tell me?
No. I got this one, Denise.
Absolute legend.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll find out next week if they are or not. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that'll be out for next week. I guess I had to save the best till last. So this past Thursday, we had the Friends reunion show. Cue Kel's mute button. All right, guys, what did you lot think of the Friends reunion show?
Taste of your medicine. Yeah.
All right.
Bro, I got emotional, bro. Like,
well, hold on a second. But compared to Fresh Prince,
No, so
no, wait.
yeah.
What would you get
Yeah,
more
go on.
emotional with? Fresh Prince or Friends?
I got emotional with no, both of them. I think both of them had that same impact.
Friends.
Yeah, but
No.
no.
Yeah, but you don't like the program, Cole. So that's why you feel like that.
And the thing is, if you was to watch Friends now, I reckon I still.
What? Did they talk about any family issues? Did they go into that?
what do you mean?
Friends?
What do you mean family?
They didn't go into like in depth with Fresh Prince, no.
Yeah, there weren't no like Aunt Viv's story.
Because James Corbin was the interviewer, so they didn't go in that deep.
No, but I mean the show as a whole, all the episodes. Do you see any emotional? Like, I don't know. How do you feel connected to the actors? What connection do you have with them?
There was some emotional sections in the whole season, all episodes.
Do you know what it is? Yeah,
You're stuttering.
No, do you know what it is?
For example, like Monica, she couldn't have children, so they had to adopt.
Okay.
That was a big thing. So on that basis, like a lot of people, like, you know, fans writing in, oh my God, like, you know, I suffer for the same thing. I adopted. You could come on. That's just
even let's stick on the subject of Monica and Chandler, isn't it? Like, you see, like when they got the when they was in London for the wedding, Ross and Emily's wedding.
Yeah.
And like they end up sleeping together. And like the producer was saying, like, this was just supposed to be just a quick thing. But the audience's reaction to it went on for so long, like, that they actually had to rewrite their storyline. And that's how it got. So even things like that, I'm like, wow, that's just from, because they didn't realize how much this could be a thing, innit? Just the simple fact how the audience were reacting, innit?
All right, cool. Yeah. You guys talk about, sorry, that's my input done. You not reminisce and cry over Friends.
Do you know what it is though? You know what it is though? Because when you think about Fresh Prince, we watched it from the beginning when we were young, and it's like weekly episodes came. So it's not like to say like the first time we ever watched Friends, we just watched the whole 10 seasons straight away. Well, you couldn't do it anyway, but
it was week by week. It's just exactly the same as Fresh Prince, but was, instead of being 6 seasons, it had 10 seasons.
Yeah. For example, my daughter's just binged the whole of, like, when she watched Friends for the first time, she just watched from season 1 to season 10 straight, and she hasn't earned those years, innit? Like we have. She hasn't
invested.
You can't wait like you know, like them ones of seasons end, and it's like, I want to see what's gonna happen with Chandler and Monica, sort of thing. So it was just straight away for her, innit? So when you're seeing all these things happen and all the behind the scenes of it, you're like, wow.
All right. Well, one of the things they talked about was the David Schwimmer and Jennifer Aniston crush.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So obviously we didn't know there was this underlying tension between them, and they were always in relationships and not in relationships, and vice versa. And the first time they actually kissed on stage or on the show was like an actual their kiss.
Yeah, yeah.
So that was a big thing.
Yeah, but you know what? I just thought to myself, I don't believe them. I believe they had something. Something must have went on, because, you know, when you've got a crush on someone and you're around them 24/7, and there's a lot of camera shots, the way they were flirting with each other ridiculously.
Yeah, you could do that. It don't mean you have to go and actually do anything. Well,
no.
Who knows where? Who knows?
But also, if they did do something, it might ruin the show.
That's what they're saying.
Potentially.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, it would change the dynamics, innit? They didn't cross those boundaries, man.
I will say though, age wasn't necessarily on all of their sides.
Age shaming.
Harsh.
No, I'm not gonna lie. It's real talk though.
It's real. I did, to be honest, I don't know what I expected. Obviously, they're older than us. I don't know what I expected, but I didn't expect all of them to look the way they looked.
Anyone specific? Or?
No, all of them. I don't think there was one person.
No, Ross. I think Ross is the only one that's really kept himself to looking himself. I think he's putting a bit of weight.
Yeah, I'm talking their faces. I'm talking more of their face, like the actual face.
I think Ross is definitely the one that leading. Look, Ross and Phoebe.
Phoebe, when it was not when they first walked into the set, when she was on the sofa, she looks like obviously we've seen her in other shows in it, so we've seen them in later. But at that point, I thought, they all just look a bit old. Joey looked like he's just been living his best life, bro. And obviously, they said Chandler. The reason why he looked like he was slurring and stuff is because he had an operation on his tooth that same day.
Right, but you know what? With Chandler, right? there's more. I can see his pain. He's got pain inside him. I know he had trouble with alcohol and drug addiction in the past, but just looking at him through the interview, and he didn't really say too much. He didn't say too much.
He's in his quips, isn't it? He's in his
He just looked like someone, like when they said, "Oh, do everyone keep in contact?"
And he's like, "Yeah, not me.
Yeah,
like, I ain't heard
not
from
me."
anybody." I'm like,
I believed him when he said that.
I should have been like, cut.
And the thing is, I believed him when he said that, and I said to myself, I can see. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of pain inside him compared to everyone else was really more bubbly, excited. With him, you can tell there's something burning. His mind's thinking or overthinking. Or that's what
I don't know. Maybe this guy must have been in pain, innit, man? He had an operation, like, or whatever these two. So he must have just been like, I've got to do how many hours of just doing this? Like, he probably just wasn't in the best situation to start talking.
No, maybe.
It was also a weird one. I don't know if I felt like this, Obviously, maybe if you was to ask us like 4 seasons later or whatever, okay, do you guys remember what happened in a particular episode of the podcast or something? We may not remember word for word, but I almost felt like they don't watch Friends. You know what I mean? If that made sense.
Yeah.
Sometimes when they were like talking to them about different episodes or whatever, do you remember that? They were like, no.
I think Hacken was forgetting about the ball thing, throwing the ball across and everyone playing that ball game. I thought, bruv, you have to remember that episode.
Bro, those are landmark episodes. You know what I mean?
He was saying that he didn't watch it at all. He didn't watch it for years. Is it over 10 years he didn't watched it? So
which is weird. I just thought it was weird.
But I think even like what Phoebe was saying, she was saying like how watching her, like a lot of actors I've heard say things like that when they watch themselves back, they just. It's
a bit
don't
cringe.
like
It's
it,
a bit cringe.
It is one of the ones that when you hear a lot of people that don't want to hear the voice.
Yeah.
Like I think Joey was the only one that's probably like, yeah, I'm embracing this, man. Like telling his daughter, you got to look at this part, in it. So, oh man.
Yeah. I thought it was good that they brought in that little quiz game.
Yeah.
I thought it was quite funny. I thought that was a good episode. That was when they lost the apartment and that.
Yeah. That was one of the best episodes,
Yeah. And I liked when they got together and they read scenes around the table. I thought that was quite cool.
Yeah.
I thought that was quite cool. Like I remember watching Game of Thrones when they did that. They did like a read around when they were first doing it and stuff. I thought it was quite cool.
They did that in Fresh Prince one as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did, yeah.
Well, and I guess for the viewer, because we've always wanted there to be another episode, like this is the best we can get that doesn't give us another episode, if that makes sense. And they were saying, well, look, we can't do it, ended perfectly. We can't ruin it.
Yeah.
Like there's no point of us unpicking people's happiness to try and make a show kind of thing.
No, I think they can do one. I think they really can do one.
I was thinking the same as well, Rich. Because do you know what? It's so weird because when I was watching it, I didn't feel like they were interviewing the actors. I felt like they were actually interviewing the characters because they just, and I don't even think they were trying to be their characters. That's just them. Do you know what I mean? Their whole persona just seems like this has just been them. Well, maybe not Joey so much, but I would imagine that's how Joey would be if he got older anyway. He'd probably be a bit less silly. Do you know what I mean? But to me, they just seemed like they were just interviewing the actual Friends characters rather than
themselves.
Yeah. So I think it could work.
Yeah, I think just an episode, I'm not saying a 25 minute.
Probably another 5 series, bro.
No, probably no.
I don't know if you could do another episode.
I think just like an hour episode of, or I don't know, a catch up. You know, we need.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That, but what? That's
17 years.
Yeah, but to make it a story, you would have to unpick it. Otherwise, you're literally just going around, seeing that all of them are still together. They all have kids. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you would get out of it, because it would, unless all of them went away for 10 years and came back, and then it was like a catch up with all of them, because ultimately all of them would have still been with each other. Do you know what I mean? They'd still be friends. So for you to do an episode 10 years later, how do you catch up about them? Because they see each other all the time.
Could just be a day in the life of what? I don't know. I don't think it needs to be. Yeah. I don't think they need to be like like maybe Joey could have just gone away for a while, being a proper established actor and that.
Yeah.
Well, remember Joey had the Joe. Do you remember the Joey show or whatever it was?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Oh,
And his
And that was
cousin.
his spin-off. That was his
Yeah.
spin-off.
yeah.
Yeah, didn't it?
Do you know? I'm surprised they didn't even mention that. They didn't talk about that once. You know, they must have thought. He must have said like, "Do not mention it, otherwise I'm not coming in."
I thought, like I said, I don't know, man. It'd be interesting. I thought again we had a few guests. We had Mr. Heckles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We had what's her name?
Janice.
Janice.
Janice. Yeah.
Janice. But her laugh is too powerful, you know.
Too much funny. It's too funny, bruv. Bruv, could you believe that it even got Justin Bieber on it?
Yeah.
Dressing up on the as a
Dressing up as Sputnik.
Sputnik.
Tom Selleck.
Yeah.
Elliot Gordon. I can't remember the woman's real name, but basically the Geller parents. That was nice seeing them.
Yeah. Gunther.
Gunther looked nervous on that camera, you know.
I know.
He looked like he'd never been on Zoom before in his life.
Like, how do I adjust this? Like,
No, but you know what? It's so scary because I was watching Friends just the other day. I just every time it's on, you just watch it.
Yeah.
And I look at them now and I thought, by God, they've aged.
I don't think like when they said that the very first time, I'm like, you can see they've aged, but I'm thinking, you know what? They're already in their 30s, probably late 20s, 30s when it came on, and they're all like now in their 50s.
But do you know what's funny? There was a section where all the girls were laughing and they couldn't laugh properly because their faces were all plastified. Yeah, because the mouths couldn't open properly.
Yeah,
I sort of thought, rah, don't you know, girls, what you done to yourself? It's
and it's Hollywood, man.
no. And do you find out? I found that really funny when they said they casted Joey, and the guy they rejected actually
was in that episode.
Yeah, that was.
Because I remember that episode that he was in when he was trying to pretend to be like Joey, but they made the right choice because the other guy could not be Joey.
He looked a lot older than them as well, man.
Yeah, he could not be Joey.
Yeah, could not be Joey, and I thought that's quality. And also with Phoebe, and do you remember she had a twin and they called her Ursula? And Ursula was from that show.
Yeah. So that's why, but they always did crossovers. They did crossovers. That was like the first crossovers.
Yeah.
Like Phoebe went and met Ursula, and Ursula met Phoebe, innit?
What? So did Phoebe ever go into that show?
I'm sure Phoebe went into that show and they spoke about Phoebe and that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
I obviously Ursula. We know Ursula came into Friends for a period of time.
I probably like the Lady Gaga Phoebe Smelly Cat song as well, man.
No, but that was a bit awkward. And that
why?
No. From like Phoebe, she I don't know. She didn't expect it, and she didn't answer the questions and not answer the questions, but she didn't like respond in a normal way of like, oh my God, Lady Gaga's here. You know,
maybe it's supposed to, isn't it? It's just like if Phoebe's got that kind of dry sense of humor, isn't it? I
don't know if she was meant to playing, but I don't think she was meant to be playing Phoebe then.
She acted, man.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. She was just slightly a bit off, and I thought she was a bit off.
The only thing was it was a little bit James Corden-ish though. Like I like James Corden and Gavin and Stacey, but it was a little bit James Corden-ish. Like it's not the James Corden show.
What do you mean? What's that?
Like, why do you say that?
He was like really excited, you know. Like I don't know, like you know, like I just.
But that's how he is. That's how he is, man.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying.
Is,
you know, like sometimes I'm like, it's not needed.
He always does that. Yeah, that's what gets what I know about him as well.
Listen, this is Friends. It's okay for him to do that.
No. But for me, I don't know, man. He's just a bit giddy, like for me. Just like he out-talked everybody. It was about him.
He does that. He does
like
that
considering it was about them, he spoke the most.
So do you think he was the wrong host to?
Possibly, but I think he came with that energy.
America.
I think he came with that energy, like the excitement. But I think it would have had that excitement anyway.
No, yeah.
I'm surprised that they didn't have what's his name, Paul Rudd in there.
Yeah, Ant-Man.
Paul Rudd, Ant-Man.
Yes. Yeah. They showed a clip of him in there, didn't they?
Yeah, they showed a clip, but he wasn't actually in there. And I liked the little clips from people around the world watching it. Like, so you had Yeah, probably big up Ghana, innit?
Where Ghana people from there?
Ghana was just there going, yeah, this is
Now he wants to get into it.
I want to know, yeah.
No.
Talk to me.
They're just saying how like friends got them through a really dark time in their lives, innit, and stuff like that. Or
is it?
Yeah, so that they're going, nah, when friends came on, it just made them feel good and all that stuff. So like, yeah, that was nice. And you had Bex there as well, innit? Like, so when he's away from his family, he'll just always watch that. I can't remember what episode he said that he likes watching, but
it was.
So did any of them not get on? Like, you know, it's sometimes when they're cast members, this is like the whole Adviv blah blah happened.
Yeah, if they
was
did,
was there any tension? Or...
If they did, they didn't. They didn't
talk about it. If they did,
no. I like that. How they implemented that Joey, his arm being in a sling though into that story.
Oh, would you imagine?
Yeah. Fully dislocated his arm, had to go set that to pop it back in place.
See, and the query was, why did they continuously retake that? Why did they have to do that all the time?
And it's such a shame because they it's true because he done it. I think they said they realized he'd done it perfect the first time. Let's just try and do it again in it. You know, them sometimes it's like that was good, but maybe we can make it better. And now they probably regret it because I just realized that episode they said that was just done in one whole day in it, like one take, and instead now it had to be done over how many days in that, man. So they probably missed that opportunity there.
Yeah, it's dislocated his arm and all sorts, and you think his shoulder, sorry. And also,
not that okay, I've seen this couple on the internet before, yeah. Disclosure. I did obviously they couldn't talk about it in the reunion show, yeah. But I don't know if any of you ever watched it in Friends, yeah. Like on every episode, yeah. I don't know if it was a thing. But it looked like it was a very cold set, if you understand what I'm talking about.
Well, like as in temperature?
Yes. Like the ladies made it look like it was a very cold set every time they was on set. Like every, I'm talking Monica, Phoebe, Rachel, all of them. Go back and watch any episode of Friends. It seemed like it was a very cold set all the time. And I don't know if that was do you reckon that was a thing that they did or it just was a cold on the set?
Or maybe you might be looking for it.
No.
I don't know.
I'm saying, okay, look, at the time, I don't think I was looking for it at the time, but I mean, if you look at it now, every episode.
I think maybe Monica always had an issue, but I don't know. It's not something that I've really spotted.
No. Yeah, but yes, that was the Friends reunion show.
No, no one's finished, mate. No one's finished.
Go, Rich.
But didn't you think it was so? I was like, oh my god, the cafe was next. The bar. The restaurant was next door.
Perk, innit? Yeah,
it was just next door.
Oh, the way the scene started. The scene was like,
I know it's like
Fresh
sets,
Prince,
isn't it?
Yeah, it's like how Fresh Prince was. I remember when that episode of Fresh Prince when Carlton runs through all of the set, and then slides his knees. You realize that just everything's next door to each other.
It's mad.
Like goes to lift, ends up in the house. Like that's how it was.
It proper works, man. If you just put the camera at the right angle, it just works.
Yeah.
Like mad.
There was It was. I think it was really good. You know, just
you cry, Rich.
No, do you know what? I had this like the same thing with Fresh Prince.
I was just smiling. You know, I was just feel happy, innit? You just feel happy. Like,
that wasn't my question.
No, I didn't cry. I think I had more tears in Fresh Prince, but this one, it brought. I was welling up. Like, yeah, do you know what? This show has meaning to me. You know, has meaning. You know, when you have friends, you think, I want my friends like this. Where's my Joey? You know, Kel, you did it right for a little while. But
what's Joey like? Who's Joey again? I'll probably ask him. What's he like?
Matt LeBlanc.
Oh, Matt LeBlanc. Okay.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Like?
How you doing?
Yeah. Joey's a joke, really. He's like that.
Yeah. Loves food and loves galley.
Yeah.
And he can't act.
Yeah.
He's an actor though.
Yeah, I know.
And that episode, remember the player when it's like spelled help backwards, and like, why'd you write help backwards? It's like, so you know, it's like
so they can see from the helicopter.
And the thing is, you know what? I was crying. You know, pervert.
Oh no, that again, that was for me. Those were episodes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There are certain episodes in Friends, yeah, that I can watch and cry with laughter every single time. Even though I know what's going to happen, I can say, like, I can literally say it, recite it word for word.
Yeah.
But that pivot episode, crying, bro.
And the thing is, it was so good to see the bloopers because the way I was crying, I see Chandler crying.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Pivots.
Shut up.
That's definitely. And I would I feel like we'll talk about Friends again because I think we need to get Kel involved and we can talk about our favorite Friends episode.
No, yeah, Friends.
No, you know, bro, come on, man. Like, it's cool, isn't it?
No, it's cool.
No, Friends is like.
This one kills me.
No, Friends. To be fair, I like Friends, and Friends got me through university. Shout out Starving. Like,
Trust me, man. Dre needs to love. I'm like, bro, why is that? That's my shit. I was like, okay.
Run home from uni, bruv, just to go and watch Friends. Like, that was our shit.
That's it, man.
Like, I know friends that are female that literally, if we didn't have friends, I don't know what we talk about.
You don't have to be friends.
Yeah, like on a level, it's one of those ones. You know, like there are some times where we may be having a conversation and we ain't spoken to each other in ages. And you want to see how that person is. So what you do is you just bring up a Friends episode, and then it's like you've been speaking to each other for ages.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, even a Friends board game. All right, cool. Shout out Friends. All right, is there anything else that you man have been watching over the past 7 days?
Listen, oi. Superman and Lois.
Yeah, it's
all right, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
God.
all right. No, I know we said we know CW, yeah, but like it's all right.
You got to give it a little mention.
Yeah, go give it a little mention. You know, like I caught up over the last few days, the 2 episodes, and yeah, no, it's good, man. It's not wow, but it's a nice good watch.
Yeah.
It's a nice solid watch. You know.
Yeah.
Cool. I believe you.
But that's it. That's the only thing. I watched Van Helsing. I don't think no one else watched Van Helsing here, do they?
No.
I remember the film.
I did a film.
No, the series is big as well.
What is it? Series 1 or like?
Oh no, it's the final season. It's season 5. It's the final one.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's a nah.
I told you, when I hear a man say there's X amount of seasons, I gotta say, all right, cool. I'll give it a miss, boy.
Yeah.
Rich, you been up to anything?
No, there was I was meant to watch Jermaine Genius Stop and Search on Channel 4 yesterday, but I missed it.
Okay.
I didn't even know. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, it came out yesterday. It's meant to be really moving. But yeah, something to watch for next week. Show.
Cool. What about you, Merv?
I just started season 2 of Ragnorak. Proper good first episode, man. So yeah.
What I don't get though, Merv, Thor has always been, and the whole and Old and Loki, they've always been another universe, another world, right?
Yeah.
This Ragnarok, there must be humans, right? First. So is this kind of like BS in the sense of the storyline is totally different to what?
No, I think there's just probably different mythologies. I think they're probably just doing a take on it, really.
Because then they're supposed to be Norse gods.
Yeah, because they're kind of, it's almost like they're reincarnated through these humans, isn't it?
Okay.
So yeah, to be fair, I don't know. Like, I think you just might get stories that's just like kind of the MCU kind of thing, or you might get this version or that version, but there's not because even in American Gods, isn't it? It's like I'm sure we saw Thor in the American Gods as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, well, there's no Thor.
Yeah,
but he technically should be Thor or
Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow. Yeah. Technically, because he's the son of.
Well, basically, Odin's like Zeus, in it. I suppose he's probably just got their kids, in it. Like,
true,
again, it's just another take on the story, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
So this Ragnarok, is it Marvel related or is
no? Because it's a Nordic god, isn't it? So this from probably their side of their story.
Yeah, yeah. Probably set in Norway.
Yeah,
like the subtitles, everything.
Oh, okay, missed that one then.
No, we spoke about it in season 1.
What did I say? I missed that one.
We spoke about this in season 1 for a long time, bro.
It's good.
No. I remember. I've seen the advert.
Was it Marlon that used to watch it?
No,
Marlon watched nothing, mate.
It was
Marlon was dark. It was dark. That was a German one.
Yeah.
It wasn't Mike.
Dark was big. Dark was big. Yeah, I think I might watch it as well.
It might be, one of them.
Yeah, but it was good.
All right, cool. I haven't been watching anything this week. Have I?
Mm.
Like, I feel like I've been watching stuff, but nothing like that I can remember that has got a right home about nothing. Do you know what I mean? Just been catching up on little few things. I did go watch Peter Rabbit 2 yesterday. I actually went into the cinema, guys.
Good.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I took the kids to go watch Peter Rabbit 2, so it was all right.
How many people are allowed in the cinema?
I don't know. It weren't packed, but it was like a 12:40 showing. I
Okay.
shouted a View. View's not even my normal cinema, but they had this cool thing where you put your hands in and the sanitizer just comes out on it. You know, like, but I thought it was quite cool because, you know, like sometimes you go to get hand sanitizer, you got to touch the actual thing, the pump, and I'm like, that kind of defeats the whole purpose.
Yeah.
Like, because your hands, you know what I mean? But like I said, it worked. It worked. You know, it's just like rain just kind of falls on your hands and that. It's quite cool. But I'm looking forward to going back to cinema, to be honest, but there's just no films coming out that I want to go back and watch cinema.
One nuts film trailer that I forgot to put it in the group. Because, you know, I didn't put it in the group because there's no thumbnail. Anyway. But yeah, it was sick. I can't remember what it's called. It was sick. Basically, like, this family going on a trip to like this beach, this kind of untouched.
Oh, are you talking about Old?
Yes,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It looks mad. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it because the trailer looks mad. But when that comes out, I definitely go cinema to watch that.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch A Quiet Place 2.
Oh, you read my mind. Quiet Place 2 as well.
Yeah. The thing is, I saw that, but I don't remember. I don't think I watched
it's not for you. It's not for you.
No, I know, but I know, but that's I don't remember watching The Quiet Place 1.
No, you haven't. You wouldn't watch it because it's not your thing.
Yeah. I'm trying to get out of that, guys. I'm trying to. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I'm lying. I was just shocked. I was amazed that I watched the bloody zombie thing the other day, mate. And if I'd known it was zombies, I probably wouldn't have watched it.
Well, I think the title kind of gave it away.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't forget, next week, even though we're going to be a week late, Loki.
Yeah, Loki.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's the week after.
So annoying, man.
It's the day after the pod, isn't it?
I know. What are we going to do?
I don't know.
Everything we do every day.
We'll make it work.
The world. One of the best animations there is, bro.
I think
we'll make it work.
We might have to do a what do you call it? A
special.
Like just a low-key special, just recorded, just low-key, and just put it straight out. One take, literally just put it out and then put it out on that week. Maybe like a Thursday evening. Don't even add it onto the pod, just do a low-key special.
Yeah, standard.
Yeah. All right, well, people, that was episode 94 of the Fully Geek Pod. Thank you for listening. Like, rate, subscribe, all of that. Press the bell notification.
Tell a friend.
Yeah,
tell them all.
Yeah, link up. So start subscribing, man.
Interact with us as well.
Yeah, man. If you got to this part of the show, big up yourself. And next time, maybe I'll say this at the beginning of the episode. But yeah, man, just like, comment, subscribe, like, holler at us. You get me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. All right, people. In a bit.
Peace.
One.